Welcome to another vlog, and probably I'll address something today. Ooh, should probably, yeah, that's better. Um, People, various YouTubers have been reporting this. I might as well address it too. Probably like the last one to do it anyways, but that's fine. YouTube heroes. Yeah, that's a thing now, I guess. Um, we won't know all the entire implications until it rolls out, but I'm not kind of happy about this. Not really. Because YouTube's always been that place of, freedom of speech, yeah, and, non censorship, right? Because then people can say what they want to say without being in fear of, being censored or being flagged just because someone doesn't like their opinion. Because, of course, everyone's going to have a different opinion. No one person, no two people can have the same opinion. We're all individuals, right? But because of that, I feel like everybody's videos are gonna get flagged. Everybody's videos are gonna. It doesn't matter who you are, your video is gonna get flagged because no matter what you say or what you do, you're gonna make someone angry. It's a guarantee in life, and it's not something really you can help about that. It's just a thing, I guess, because people have different opinions and we're individuals, of course, which is, I think, a good thing because when you have varying opinions, you can see where the differences arise. Like, people may have, valid, arguments for their side, or you may bring to them your valid arguments from their side, but we have to be able to, listen to each other and see what those arguments are and say, oh, I don't know, maybe this person actually makes sense and I can see where they're coming from, right? And because that, I think opinions are a great thing, differing opinions, because then we can help each other through society to make it a better place for not just a select group of people, but for everyone. Period. I don't care who you are, sex, gender, race. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter who you are. Just better society. That's pretty much it, I think. I think the most important part of this is I know we're talking about YouTube heroes and how it's going to have vast implications of how YouTube is going to work and how censorship is at an end, but there are vast more serious issues going on in the world, right? There's still bombings in Syria, right, going on right now. There are people dying in the third world because they don't have access to clean water, or they're fighting off a disease that's just hard to fight off but is completely curable here. Certain things like that. So when you put it into that light, YouTube heroes, it's meh. But at the same time, people might lose their livelihoods because when people make their livelihoods off of YouTube, I mean, it's some creators soul and their joy. I know when I make videos, it brings joy to me. Seeing you like my content, it's just such a wonderful feeling. But when someone says, "Oh, you're offensive," or "I don't like the way you speak," or "I don't like the way you look," "Oh, you're a white male, you privilege," it's really, no one cares. It's about the content you make and the merit of what you do. And I think when it comes down to all that, YouTube Heroes is just a bad way to implement a way to get better content on YouTube. I think a better way to do it was to be to hire people and make guidelines that actually make sense, right? I know I'm going off tangents of here, but it's important issues that we need to talk about, right? Um, but it's really, you're gonna have random people who seemingly have an accurate view of what the community guidelines are, just deleting videos, really? Or you could have paid people reorganize the community guidelines and make them more clear. So I can say, yes, I did not violate this guideline because such and such and such, and then you can get an appeal or whatever. And they shouldn't have to be able to delete your videos because if say for something happens, I had one of my videos I didn't know it was copyright, which is fine. They put an ad on my video, but I still haven't got the first half of that audio back. But if they just given me the choice to, I don't know, download that video so that I can re-edit it without the copyright material, then re-upload it, then I'd still have the audio back, but they don't give you that option, you see. So it's like minor details like that that can make YouTube better without having all this heroes stuff getting in the way. But what I'm trying to say is, like, YouTube here is just not going to be a good way. In theory, it sounds really great if you adhere correctly and you're, like, non-biased in your decisions. But of course, there's always going to be bias, and yeah. Conclusion, I think it's a really bad idea because people have bias and people have opinions, and when they don't like differing opinions, they're going to do as much as they can to combat them. Bye.